Hey guys, welcome back to The Truthy. Hope you guys are having a good day. Most people would assume that the richest man in the world, Bill Gates, would live in a house that makes Petey's house look like a cardboard box in Harlem. I can't quite confirm the speculation, but I can confirm that Bill Gates has one hell of a pad, as you can see from the teaser snap above. It's worth a few pennies too. There's one thing that is safe to assume. This place is filled to the brim with gadgets and other useless sci-fi junk that is certain to make any Star Trek fan wet their pants. So let's take a look at Bill Gates' House Tour 2021. Let's get started. Bill Gates. William Henry Gates III, born on October 28, 1955, is an American business magnate, software developer, investor, author, and philanthropist. He is a co-founder of Microsoft Corporation. During his career at Microsoft, Gates held the position of Chairman, Chief Executive Officer, President, and Chief Software Architect, while also being the largest individual shareholder until May of 2014. He is considered one of the best-known entrepreneurs of the microcomputer revolution in the 1970s and 1980s. Gates was born and raised in Seattle, Washington. In 1975, he co-founded Microsoft with childhood friend Paul Allen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It went on to become the world's largest personal computer software company. Gates led the company as chairman and CEO until stepping down as CEO in January 2000, but he remained chairman and became chief software architect. During the late 1990s, he had been criticized for his business tactics, which have been considered anti-competitive. This opinion has been upheld by numerous court rulings. In June 2006, Gates announced that he would be transitioning to a part-time role at Microsoft and full-time work at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the private charitable foundation that he and his wife Melinda Gates established in 2000. He gradually transferred his duties to Ray Ozzie and Craig Mundy. He stepped down as chairman of Microsoft in February 2014 and assumed a new post as technology advisor to support the newly appointed CEO, Satya Nadella, in March 2020. Gates left his board positions at Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway to focus on his philanthropic endeavors, including climate change, global health and development, and education. Since 1987, he has been included in the Forbes list of the world's wealthiest people. From 1995 to 2017, he held the Forbes title of the richest person in the world, all but 4 of those years. In October 2017, he was surpassed by Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos, who had an estimated net worth of $90.6 billion compared to Gates' net worth of $89.9 billion at the time. As of January 2021, Gates had an estimated net worth of $163 billion, making him the third richest person in the world. Bill Gates' house. Bill Gates' house is built into the hillside overlooking the waters of Lake Washington in the city of Medina, Washington. The property is located just outside of Seattle and is close to Redmond, where Microsoft is located. The 66,000 square foot mansion sits on 5 acres and took over 7 years to build at a cost of $63.2 million. The property was purchased in 1988 for $2,050,000, according to public records. Taxes on the property in 2009 were $1,063 million, with a total assessed value of $147.5 million. Nicknamed Xanadu 2.0 after Citizen Kane Estate, Mr. Gates' home is only partially visible from satellite imagery, as some of the compound is built directly into the side of the hill. Only about 20% of the home is family living space, where there are about 8 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms. It features a 2,100 square foot library, which has showcased Leonardo da Vinci's 16th century Codex Leicester that Mr. Gates purchased in 1994 for $30.8 million. There is a 1,000 square foot dining room, an 84-step staircase that guests descend from the drop-off area at the top of the hill down to the ground floor. You can see the large windows of a 60-foot-long indoor and outdoor swimming pool that features an underwater sound system all the way from the lake Guests can swim from the inside to the outside by swimming underneath a glass wall. The property also features a 2,500 square foot gym and a 23-car garage. Bill Gates' net worth is estimated to be around $76 billion as of 2014, according to Forbes. This makes him the richest man in the world, having increased his net worth by $9 billion over the previous year, edging out Mexican tycoon Carlos Slim. Mr. Gates has held the Forbes top spot of the world's richest man for 15 of the last 20 years. Ironically, Bill dropped out of Harvard University before getting a degree. Only a portion of Bill Gates' wealth comes from his Microsoft shares, which he co-founded with Paul Allen in 1976. The 4% of Microsoft shares he owns account for less than 1/5 of his total net worth, according to Bloomberg. The rest of his wealth is from his investment companies such as Cascade Investment, which holds stakes in several railways, Berkshire Hathaway, and other companies. Bill Gates owned numerous other properties, including a ranch in Cody, Wyoming, and a house at Jupiter Island, Florida, a house in Indiana Wells at California, and a house in Wellington, Florida. Bill Gates transitioned out of his role as Microsoft CEO in 2006 and has since dedicated a significant amount of his time and money to philanthropy through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In 2012, Bill and Melinda gave over $1.9 billion to charities. Forbes estimates Mr. and Mrs. Gates have donated at least $28 billion over their lifetimes, making them the top philanthropists the world has ever seen. Design. The house was designed by a guy called James Cutler, the best-known architect of the Northwest style. Apparently, Pacific Lodge is the chosen style for the residence. What does that mean exactly? Well, it's just made from huge wooden panels to give it a cabin lodge effect from what I can make out. Can anyone else explain further? There has been a lot of speculation that the house was designed on a Macintosh. I'm guessing only computer geeks will speculate about which type of computer the Microsoft mogul used to design it. Normal people wouldn't give a damn. I'm sure if you search on Google for long enough, you'll find someone called Howard who has whipped up an article in his parents' basement on how Bill Gates backstabbed his own company by using a Mac to design his house. Pictures of the Gates complex are both private and copyrighted. What a shame. There are a lot of pictures available, but they're mainly of the building exterior and the grounds. Additionally, information regarding the house is quite limited. So guys, this was all today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video. Do hit the like button down there, comment down your views, and do share with more of your friends. See ya!